Hey everyone, so if you saw my post I made back on August 29th on Twitter and Facebook, you'll know that I made 6 reaction videos in which I completely and utterly forgot to turn on my microphone. And to make matters worse, as I started to record this, I forgot to do it again. Fortunately, I caught it almost quickly and we fixed it. So, rather than try to reshoot them and pretend that my reactions are genuinely for the first time when they're not going to be, obviously, I'm going to do things a little differently. So we're going to do all 6 reactions, or watch all 6 trailers anyways, in this video, and I will kind of try to at least relay some of the things that I kind of mentioned during the original playthroughs. So the first one I did was for Glow, and Glow is season 3 on Netflix, which is already obviously on Netflix right now, but I haven't watched it yet, and I didn't watch the trailer. I was purposely leaving everything for these reaction videos. Obviously I've now seen the trailer because I shot a reaction video to it that I can't use now because there's no audio. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is we're going to run that trailer again one more time, and probably during the trailer I'll even start talking over it, sorry, and then we'll talk a little bit after, and then we'll move on to the next one. And this is just what we're going to do, because honestly, trying to re-record them all, and like I said, and try to make it seem like I'm reacting to them for the first time is kind of stupid. So let's go to the first one.
Live from the Van Tan Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Glow, the gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
So how's Vegas?
Black Magic.
7 winner.
Nice, you know? Me being wrong about you hating Vegas. Business is good. We've sold out for the next 2 weeks.
What do you think of Sandy?
She's the entertainment director.
Have a drink
So
and play a little
I was like, wait, is that
blackjack.
Gina Davis the first time? And I looked it up, it was.
Maybe I can push the money into a pile the shape of my
I kind of
son.
figured it was Gina Davis, though,
Okay, well, I don't really know
before I
what to
even
say to
looked
that.
it up.
I have a job. I have a boyfriend. Somehow I still feel lost.
So
Maybe you feel lost because you're holding
I
yourself
mentioned
back.
in the original video that I vaguely remember Glow from when I was a kid.
Until the end of the year.
It's stuck.
What the fuck is happening now?
God, I love opening nights.
This is everything we've ever
I was familiar with Glow, at least as a kid.
I'm the only one
I remember them being on a thing of Family Feud against WCW. It was like them, some of the girls versus like the other team was Sting and Flair, and I think the Road Warriors, and I don't remember who the other one was, but like it was a long time ago. I'm probably remembering it a little incorrectly either way.
Never open a show in Las Vegas ever again. Just take a moment and appreciate what is right in front of you.
But yeah, like I really like this series. Partly because I am a wrestling fan, obviously, as you probably already know from my socials.
So lucky to all be here together.
So yeah, this is,
All worth fighting for.
and I really enjoyed the character development in the show. How they all grow in confidence.
Let me out. Just, I can't take it. Seriously. I'm taking the stairs.
So yeah, so that's the Glow trailer. So that was the first trailer. That's for the Glow. So what I had asked for at the end of that one for the comment section, are you a fan of the series first and foremost? Have you seen season 3 already? If you have, what do you think? Do you think it was the best season so far? Worse? How would you rank it among the other 3 seasons? Do you even care? So that's what we were asking about for this one in the comment section. Let's see. So next up, we did the Jay and Silent Bob reboot. What I kind of briefly mentioned was how I had originally heard about this movie, and that it was not what I thought it was originally. I had originally was under the impression that this was just strictly a reboot, like an actual reboot of the Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back movie, and that it was an attempt to maybe for Kevin Smith to kind of write himself out of his own movies. I really didn't understand what it was, and then I found out what the premise basically was. After watching the trailer, I know I was slightly wrong. What I believed the premise was the opposite of what the first premise was. So in the first one, they were making the Blunt Man and Chronic movie, which Jay and Bob tried to stop, but eventually, of course, they made a deal, realized that it was in their best interest to have the movie made. So the movie got made. From what I heard in this one, I was under the impression, I had heard that the reboot was being a reboot of Blunt Man Chronic was being made, and that it got canceled, and they're trying to actually get it to happen. With that said, obviously, after watching the trailer, I know it's a case of they're actually trying to stop the reboot from being made as well, because the general opinion was that the original Blunt Man and Chronic sucked. And there's a lot of jokes about that throughout the trailer, so let's watch that trailer now. Oh, and foul language coming, because, yeah, Red Band trailer.
Alright, you motherfucker! I know you in there! Come out right now! Stop the motherfucking plan!
This son of a bitch doesn't have a dick!
He's got a fucking dick! He just got it tucked in!
Identify yourselves, motherfuckers!
I'm Jay, and this my head of life mate, Silent Bob!
Don't tell me you guys have no idea there's a new comic book movie being made of the old comic book movie you two are the basis for.
That old-ass star-studded piece of shit, that movie sucked balls.
Sucked asshole, too.
Your Honor, I object.
I'll allow it. That movie did suck balls and asshole.
We got 3 days to get to Hollywood and stop this reboot from ever happening.
Twice, I've had a baby. Jay, brace yourself. You're about to meet our legend.
I think I'm gonna need to see a blood test.
That was good.
No, Jay. This is my daughter, Millennium Falcon.
Can you take us to Hollywood with you?
Fuck no, man! It's a tough-ass neighborhood.
Either you take us to Hollywood, or I stab you both to death on my own front fucking lawn!
And on that note, we cue the music.
So, some of the things I didn't mention before.
I'm glad you guys are smoking back there. I was driving someone about a week ago, and he took a big shit. You have no idea how hard it is to get the smell out of pleather.
So obviously we've got Will Smith, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, of course.
Yay! It's Jay and Silent Bob.
Chris Hemsworth.
I just found out I'm a kid, but I don't know how to be a father.
Anybody with cum can be a father, but only love can make you a dad.
How you gonna talk about love and you flinging cum all over the place? That shit's unseemly, bro.
What do you guys think about this reboot?
It sucks.
Yeah,
I said it. And who's directing this shit anyway? Kevin fucking Smith?
Smells like this reboot went up in smoke.
So yeah, this one I'm obviously excited about. I really enjoyed the first one, and like all the Jay and Silent Bob movies are great. I don't know, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, this could be the potential to be a big giant mess, but I think it's still going to be a great movie. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that one. So for the comments below, what's your favorite Jay and Silent Bob movie? Are you looking forward to the reboot, Jay and Silent Bob reboot? Are you worried? Do you think maybe it's not going to be good? What are your thoughts on that one? So yeah, any comments on that as well, by all means, drop it in the comments below. Let's see, what's next? So next is Madness in the Method. Now this is Jason Mewes movie, and I really didn't know anything about this. Obviously I knew Kevin Smith was in it, and I knew this is his like directorial debut, but I had no idea what the movie was about, or the premise, or what kind of characters they would be playing. And then I found out they're playing themselves when I watched the trailer. So let's just watch that trailer now as well.
You see, you were reading the character of Hank's dialogue.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, we kind of saw you more for Tommy, Hank's stoner buddy.
Tommy?
Jason Mewes!
Oh, dude, can I get a picture of you, though?
So it turns out he's playing himself.
Silent Bob, it's been a while. Dude, I can't believe you are still alive, bro.
What's the matter, little boy Blue?
It's nothing, it's...
Today was the audition, wasn't it? They just wanted you to be Jay, right?
Just want to be taken serious for once.
Jay and Silly Bill are over. Drop some method on it.
Method?
Read this book. I'm not texting you the name of this book.
I talked to you online about the method acting book. Oh.
Once you read the book, you can't unread it.
Method!
Something's happened to Vinny.
You send any gangsters to kill that kid, so I don't even know any gangsters.
You have the right to remain silent!
The producer saw you getting arrested on TV this morning.
That's Terry Hatcher.
Jason Mewes is back.
Read the book, dude, and it is taking my craft at a whole nother level.
No more shenanigans, please. You think the studio is going to offer you the lead in an Oscar hopeful? Be careful, Jason.
What are you not telling us, Mr. Mewes?
Call the studio, Jay, but they're going in a different direction.
You're trying to sabotage my career.
You are not.
Jason is more my friend than he is yours.
They're desperate.
Bullets, pierce me, Jason. Harley Quinn Smith. As I live and breathe. You're like my best friend in the world, but you are not a leading man.
Jason Mewes? That smoochy boochie guy? Boy, I heard he's a knucklehead.
Yeah, I nail it. My career surpasses yours.
Oh, son. That better not be Trouble in Paradise.
Oh, why did you do that?
Gina Carano.
It's just a misunderstanding.
So I'm sure I'll get in trouble for not mentioning other actors and actresses' names that were in this. But anyways, so my final verdict on this one was I wasn't really sold on it, to be honest. I didn't find it that entertaining. I didn't think it was that funny. Obviously, they're playing spoof versions of themselves. He's saying he wants to be taken as a serious actor. Obviously, that's not what this movie is supposed to be. But at the same time, I don't know. It seems to have missed the mark. It's not. I said this in the original video. I don't see movies in theaters very often anymore. But this is definitely one I think I would pass on regardless, even if I did. I'm not saying I'll never see it, but I'm just not buying it. So again, comments below. Your opinions. What do you think? Do you think it was funny? Am I wrong? I could be. Everyone's got their own opinion, so who knows. Check it out. See what you think. Well, you just saw it, so tell me what you think. And leave a comment below on that as well. So that's 4. The 5th one. Sorry, that was the 3rd one. This is the 4th one. Orange is the New Black, 7th season. This one, I didn't start watching Orange is the New Black until around season 3 or 4 came out, and then I binged watched it, loved it, been watching it ever since. Mentioned earlier that I'm having troubles remembering some of the things that how the last season ended. I know season 5 was the one where they had the riot. Season 6, they're obviously in the maximum security now, because the minimum security is obviously been closed and shut down. But anyways, this is a show I really do enjoy. and I said it earlier, and even after seeing the trailer, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to, for sure. I'm going to have to go back and watch some of at least the last season, but I'm probably going to start all the way at the beginning again and kind of refresh my memory on everything. Because there's just stuff the only things I really remember for sure was Piper got out, and Tasty was found guilty for being, quote-unquote, the ringleader of the riot. Other than that, I don't really remember anything else that much about that season, other than what's the one lady's name? The older lady that's been there. I remember she was like the old gangs that she used to be part of or whatever. She was worried about them wanting to kill her. And so she was like hiding out a lot. But anyways, so yeah, this is what I'm definitely looking forward to. I'm gonna be watching this because I'm currently I said it in the previous videos, I'm currently rewatching The Office on Netflix right now until because it's going to be leaving Netflix soon, and I kind of wanted to watch it at least one more time. But once I'm done that, I will probably jump right into this, and I think I'm going to start all the way at the beginning again and do a full beginning to end, because this is the final season. So let's watch the trailer now.
Life likes to test you, and when you make a bad choice, living with what you've done can be its own punishment.
Oh my God, son.
I keep on running like a criminal out of time. Take the wrongs to make something right.
I recently got out of federal prison, and I'm trying to get back on my feet. Now, this is my life. Take a moment to examine the bone.
You're allowed to hold a weapon, right?
Ooh, trying to catch that glory. Ooh, trying to write my story.
That's my good girl.
I'm trying to turn the key that unlocks everything.
Don't focus on what you can't fix. Focus on what you can.
What is it you really want? Ice cream. And justice.
I've never heard you laugh before. It is unnerving.
What do we do when we reach the place where we don't know what to do? We're gonna get each other through this, so it'll be like old times. Giving up is not the answer.
It is good to see you.
We have to find our own answers. You shouldn't be afraid. It's the first step in moving on. I read it in a pamphlet.
Maybe this is the beginning of a road back. There's gotta be a way back.
Faith, this is a special chicken. This is a magical chicken.
No spoilers.
So yeah, so like I really enjoyed that. I actually enjoyed watching it now the second time too. What I said earlier too is I think what I like the most about this show, and the reason why I think so many people like it, is because of the metaphor for what it stands for. You know, we live in a society where we're all different. We come from different cultures, backgrounds, religions, etc. And we should be able to put those differences aside for a common good, something that we all can believe in, something that we all believe everyone should have. And unfortunately, society's not like that all the time, especially when certain people have power and are more obsessed with keeping the power than doing what's right. And what I like about this show is that these women that are in this prison, they do come from different backgrounds, white collar, blue collar, homeless people, some of them robbed, some of them killed, some of them did horrible things, drug trafficking, etc. And yet they've come together, and that's what we've seen is over the 7 seasons, we've watched them all. They started out all as just different factions, you know, like there was different groups. You know, they only hung out with people that were like them. And over the time, they've made peace, and they've come together, and there's unity, and they've become a family, you know. And I think that's what speaks to people, is that it's a representation of what life should be. Not what it is, obviously, but what it should be and what it can be, if people are willing to put their differences aside and work for a common goal. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I think, like I said, as soon as I'm done with The Office, I'm going to be moving on to this for sure. So yeah, let's see what was next. So number 5 was the Playing with Fire trailer with John Cena and Michael Keegan, I think is his name. I know I said it right earlier, but whatever. So I knew nothing about this movie. This was a trailer I just stumbled across when I was looking for trailers and so forth at San Diego Comic-Con that got released and so forth that I could do reaction videos to. And I was like, okay, let's check this out. I had no idea who was making it, and lo and behold, when I spotted the trailer earlier in my failed video, who knew? It's a Nickelodeon movie, so it's obviously meant to be a kids movie. So let's just watch the trailer, and I'll tell you what my thoughts were when we're done.
Ready to turn up the heat on some serious comedy? Watch the trailer for Playing with Fire, coming at you now. Gentlemen, we are Smoke Jumpers, the most elite team of firefighters in the world. We must be at our very best every second of every day. Give me a line. You do what I say, and we do it now.
He said go! We're go for extraction.
No, wait, what? When we can get you back to your parents, I'm legally bound to take care of you, so that's what I'm gonna do. And in turn, you're gonna be obedient so we can do our job.
And when you do this, when you go like that, it's not helpful.
No shenanigans under my watch.
Me, fireman. Can't turn my neck.
What needs to happen this second is you gotta watch your tone, little sister.
For what?
Masher is coming to rock your world. What just happened?
I think the baby just broke a dog, Stu.
I get distracted. I can't do this job effectively.
Don't you remember what it's like to be a kid?
Soup? Did we kill you? Guys! I found this cool Nerf gun!
We'll take Nerf gun! Well, now it's a party.
What kind of firefighters are you?
I know you don't see it, but he has a sweet side.
What a rush. Boom boom.
Boom boom, what's boom boom? Don't look at me. Don't do it or I'm gonna...
This gun is not yet ready.
So yeah, my thoughts on this one, pass. It doesn't look super funny. There was some funny bits to it. I fear that this is going to be one of these movies where the funniest stuff we just saw in the trailer and there's not really much else to laugh at. Obviously it's a kids movie, though. It's not designed for adults and so forth. Being a parent of a kid myself, Who knows? I said earlier I was wondering if my 9-year-old son had stumbled across this video, but I figured he probably hasn't. The questions for the comments below was, are you interested in this movie? And I kind of wanted to specify between parents and non-parents, like kids, adults, and then adults with kids. Is this movie interesting to you? Is basically the $1 million question, right? I'm curious to really know what people think about that, because I think there definitely could be a disparaging thing where, excuse me, where a lot of adults say, no, I'm not interested in this, but others are like, you know, well, I'm not interested, but I got kids, so I'm going to end up seeing it anyways, kind of thing. I don't know. I'm interested to hear what people have to say. So comments below, leave a comment about this movie and tell me what you think. Next. Alright, so this is the one that I really am upset that it didn't work. Because, like, literally I had goosebumps watching this trailer. My hair, like, I literally held it up to the camera and you could see my hair standing up on end. That's how much I got chills watching this trailer. So the first reaction video I did a couple months ago, which was obviously the first one I did that was not a wrestling related one, was for the teaser. And the teaser didn't really tell us a whole lot. This tells us a little bit more, but still leaves us a little in the dark. And I am so excited for this. I can't even explain how excited I am for this. I tried to explain in the earlier video. I don't think I'm going to be able to recapture that, unfortunately. But maybe after we watch the trailer again, maybe I will. So let's just jump straight into the trailer, and then I'll talk about what I talked about afterwards, and hopefully my excitement comes off.
Have you ever been a stranger to yourself?
Many, many times. Nearly 2 decades ago, Commander Data sacrificed his life for me. These past few years, I really tried to belong here. But it never truly felt like home.
Do you know who I am? Everything inside of me says that I'm safe with you.
Admiral, I have encountered a woman. She came to me for help. If she is who I think she is, she's in serious danger.
Sometimes I worry that you have forgotten who you are.
That's right. Getting goosebumps again.
Do not.
You can't do it alone. You need help. You need protection. You need a crew. Be the captain they remember. She has no idea what she truly is.
She's the end of all. She's the destroyer.
What the hell are you doing out here, Picard? Saving the galaxy?
I got goosebumps again. Okay.
Engage.
I'm good. I want to go back real quick.
I don't want the game to end.
I can see that, Captain.
Serious goosebumps all over. Yeah. Okay, let me go back here.
But it never
because I want to see if I can get a better look at a couple of things that I didn't really look at the first time.
Do you know who I am? Everything inside of me says that I'm safe with you.
Admiral, I have encountered a woman.
Do you know who I am? Everything inside of me says that I'm safe with you.
Admiral, I have encountered a...
Do we know who that is? I don't know. Let's keep going.
She came to me for help. If she is who I think she is, she's in serious danger.
There's another part I want to look at briefly here.
Sometimes I worry that you have forgotten who we...
Captain Picard Day. Oh my god, so that's the banner from... when they had Captain Picard Day on the Enterprise. That is so cool. Okay, this I didn't notice before. So that looks like a Borg cube ship. This facility has gone 5,843 days without an assimilation. That's interesting. I thought it was just a prison.
Do not.
You can't do it alone. You need help. You need protection. You need a crew. Be the captain they remember. Be the captain they remember.
Okay, I wanted to see if we recognize that person. I don't.
She has no idea who she truly is.
She's the end of all. She's the destroyer.
What the hell are you doing out here, Picard?
Love it.
Saving the galaxy?
7 and 9 seems much more relaxed, as I mentioned.
Engage. I don't want the game to end.
I can see that, Cap.
And then the thing I asked in my original version video shoot for this was, the question is this actually Data? Or is this B4? Or is it a holodeck program of some sort? So yeah. Still got the goosebumps, still got the chills. Wow. Yeah, I'm super excited for this. Love Star Trek Discovery. Love that this is going to space, because we do not get this wow, what's it called? The CBS streaming service up here in Canada. So just like Discovery, it's going to be on space up here, which can be a pain sometimes, but nonetheless, I'm just glad there's going to be an avenue to watch it. This is what happened last time. I ended up getting so excited. I started talking so fast. I started tripping over my own words. Yeah, this is awesome. Love that it looks like 7 of 9, you know, because again, it's been many years now at this point. 7 of 9 has more embraced her humanity even more. And he says nearly 2 decades ago. So 2 decades ago, 20 years. 18 years ago was when Nemesis took place, and Patrick Stewart did say when they originally announced this show was coming out that it is take place exactly the same number of years that it's been. So that's amazing that they've done that. So he is exactly as older as he should be, which is amazing. I'm so pumped for this. So excited. Can't wait to see what this story actually is. And I do have a theory about who the girl is as well that goes to him for help. My theory, although it's probably not right, is that it's Lal. I think it was her name, Lal, the android that Data created that he called his daughter, that did die, mind you, but I could see something happening where somebody did. But now, because I did pause through it, I've got more questions. So, like, we saw a Borg cube and so forth, and it would make sense that if she is an android, and a more advanced android than even Data was, it definitely makes sense that the Borg would be interested. But I also found it interesting that there seemed to be people guarding on a Borg ship with what looked like prisoners, and it said has gone so many days without an assimilation. So I'm curious as to what that is exactly. That's the one that blows my mind right now. Either way, I am so stoked for this. Again, comments below. Are you excited? Are you even a Star Trek fan? Do you give a crap? You should give a crap. Patrick Stewart's the man. Yeah, this is gonna be amazing. Yeah, I got nothing else. So comments below about all the 6 trailers that we watched: Picard, Orange Is the New Black, Glow, Playing with Fire, Jay and Silent Bob, Reboot, and Method of Madness, the Method of Madness, or whatever it's called. Thoughts and so forth about it, the franchises, etc. Will you go see them in theaters? Will you watch these when they come out on TV? How excited are you? Oh, and there was one other thing, because I just remembered there was one other thing. So, streaming services. I was having troubles, and I still am having troubles remembering all the characters' names in these streaming shows that are on Netflix. And I said earlier that I believe that the reason why it is because they release the whole season and you end up binge watching the whole thing. Disney Plus is going to release things weekly, just like you do on TV. I think you get more invested. I think I like that idea better. But I want to know your opinion. Do you want to do weekly? Do you want to see weekly like Disney Plus? Or do you want it all at once like Netflix does? So that can also be posted in the comments below. So any of these things you want to talk about, that's where to do it. And I look forward to seeing your comments. In the meantime, give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and share with all your friends. And thanks for watching, and sorry you didn't get the original pure reactions, but especially for Picard, I think you got pretty damn close. So we'll see you next time. Take care.